Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast, this time around on the North Korean servers, as you can guess with the names. Well, I don't know. I would confuse it for at least one Asian language. I wouldn't know which region it is, but you can guess. As you can see, we have an Annie. She will be supporting, as Annies do best. Well, they can also go in the middle lane, of course, but people these days prefer their stuns over their damage because, well, you need a flash for it mostly. No, well, we'll see. It's also just awesome and very aggressive, of course. She's awesome. Vi will be the jungler for blue team. Lucian, the AD carry, as they're all protecting her quite a bit. Jayce will be the mid laner then. And then we have a Shyvana who will be going on top and invading into an enemy's jungle without any knowledge on where the enemies are. I can tell you though, because we have godlike vision. Well, they know that Lee Sin was here. Oh, looky here, Renekton actually found herself a Shyvana. Does not want to fight it though. Pings aplenty, as a ward is going down, just to be certain. So, yeah, Shyvana is not going to get a cheeky steal there. Lee Sin able to land a Sonic Wave though. So yeah, talking about red team, we have of course Lee Sin going to be the jungler, Thresh will be the support, we have a Ziggs who will be the mid laner, and then we already saw him, Renekton on top, and Caitlyn as the AD carry. For now, normal starts for both junglers. They're going to start off with the bottom side of the map, moving their way to the top, and then it'll depend where they want to go. A lot of P sounds, and I don't have a pop filter, so sorry for that. Don't know, I'm pretty far away from my headset now, so you shouldn't be able to hear it. If so, sorry for the pop. Sorry. But not really. So, Jayce against Ziggs, this should be relatively interesting. Of course, Ziggs can keep the pressure onto the Jayce, so it will be hard for him to land those, well, power charges. Yeah, and with that poke as well, yeah, it should be not that easy of a lane for Jayce. We'll see though. Jayce players tend to be really good if they still play him in this meta. Then again, he should be really good again now, if I think about it. We'll see. Prove it to me, liar! And you will be my god. Bottom lane, it would seem that red team was winning in the experience race, so it will be a little bit dangerous now for the Lucian and the Annie. However, red team of course is pushing, because hey, you need to kill minions if you want to win the race. Caitlyn, of course, with the long range will be able to poke the illusion from afar, from a safe distance. Considering the range of Annie, it will be hard of her to get a stun down onto the Caitlyn regardless. So yeah, it will be a defensive team for the bottom lane. A defensive stun as well, it will all be a defensive. Unless of course Annie wants to go balls to the walls and flash stun, but I don't think they'll be able to do it with that amount of poke. Renekton going hard and Lee Sin able to land a Sonic Wave, flash immediately, but a flash followed through by Renekton. A flash steal kill maybe for the Lee Sin, but I'm not too certain whether or not Renekton would have gotten the kill regardless. Anyway, kill secured for Lee Sin, giving the first blood to his team. And that is a power charge. It does a shock blast, it does a lot of damage, I must say. So yeah, maybe Jayce will have its advantage onto the Ziggs for now. He can of course just go in melee form if the Ziggs throws his minefield to push, so yeah, it might actually work out. Vi wants to go for a gank, but it was spotted? How? It shouldn't have been. But they expected her to be there or something. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe blue team was playing more aggressive than they usually are. I don't know. Even Shyvana is expecting something here, thinking that Lee Sin would not gank the same area again twice, but it doesn't matter for Renekton. He wants to bait her in. Does it work? Yes, it does. Red buff for the slow, a Tempest for a slow as well. Renekton needs to be very careful though, but it will be enough. Get baited. One Sonic Wave should do the job, and from point blank I don't see this missing. I do? I do. So never mind. To the bottom lane we go. Let's go back in time. You do know that someone died, but I really expected the Shyvana to die, so great play by Shyvana there. Aggressive stun coming in from Annie. There is a Vi in the rear. Will she go in with the face butt? She will. That's a word apparently. Caitlyn dying to the Annie. Another stun coming through by Annie though onto the Thresh, but no one to follow it up. Vi did not expect another stun so soon, I don't know. Regardless, Thresh still had flash. Would have been nice for him to burn it though. Shyvana still thinking that Lee Sin is in that bush there. Considering that Renekton, that's poker face right there, Renekton. So low on health, of course he can regen it, he has enough fury built up. He can use Scald and Meek to regen. Shyvana's relatively low as well, but if only she would know. Well, Renekton, another pat on the face, almost took a turret shot for it, that could have been detrimental, but he still has many minions backing him up, so for now he should be fine. Well, he's going in hard again, wants to go for the kill, goes for it, but then will die in return. Did got the Dominus, so he timed it correctly, but he took more damage than he anticipated there. So that was a great play by Renekton, using the slice and dice on a minion to level up. Or maybe level up because he would have gotten the kill. Anyway, he knew that he was about to level up, and he thought that maybe Dominus would have been enough health to survive a turret shot. I don't know actually if he got his bonus health, maybe he was too late with the channel of it. Though, does it have a slight delay? I don't know. Regardless, a kill for both of them. So, maybe Renekton needed some extra money. He's going for a very early Last Whisper, so that should be nice to have. If he goes for a Last Whisper, of course, I might be wrong. Jayce wants to go in for the dunk, forces a flash, did ignite as well, but I don't believe that would have been enough to get the kill, so at least a flash forced. Jayce still has his flash. Heal is used by the Ziggs as well, so overall it will be Jayce winning his lane, so prove me wrong. I thought the pushing potential of Ziggs would have been enough to prevent those blasts from hitting his face. Piercing Light not doing all that much, a great pit over pacemaker landing on both Annie and Lucian there. As now finally Shyvana is out pushing the Renekton. Which is weird considering Renekton is of course a level higher than Shyvana. Hehe. Nice one, Annie. Nice one. Well, you need to auto-attack. Annie has a long auto-attack range, so you want to use those Frost Spell Thief's Edge. It's not yet a Frost Queen, of course. That would be insane. You want to use that Spell Thief's Edge to get as much money as possible. And why not? Annie's auto-attacks are a very long range, so it should be easy enough to get at least the money. She has a headshot ready, Caitlyn, and she wants to use it. But it's not safe. Annie has a stun, so she would go close into tower range to just auto-attack onto Lucian or Annie. She would get stunned. So it's too dangerous. Renekton does have Dominus ready to go, so he doesn't need to be all that scared. Vi coming in with the Assault and Battery though, and that is a dead Ziggs. Of course, he did burn Flash early on, so there was no escape possibility for him unless an amazing satchel charge, which he didn't use. Then again, he was locked up for the majority of the duration anyway, so yeah, good luck getting an ability down. It didn't work. So great play by Vi, of course. Once she hits level 6, ganking is a lot easier for her. Well then, 8 minutes into the game. It is a slight lead for blue team. They have of course a kill more, and well, they are out farming slightly. Well, the middle laners, so it's Jayce who is winning his lane. That gives a slight money edge to the blue team. Why isn't Lucian moving? Is he typing? I hope so. Yes, he was typing. Thank God he did not disconnect there. Colin coming through onto the face of Thresh. A lot of minions being tanked here, but they will get him, or will they? They won't get him! They won't get him! No, they will get him, but it will cost them both of their lives. Lucian with the regeneration. Surviving for a lifetime, almost killing my voice. Too bad Annie got all of the kills out of it. That's the 3rd kill for her, but it will be an very, very strong Annie at the very least. The plus side with Annie is if she builds a lot of AP, she becomes a next AP carry for all she cares. So the money will in a way be well spent. However, you do need support items in this game. So Annie buying herself a sidestone. Well, no, she hasn't gone. Yeah, she has gone back. Well, I don't know what she's going to buy then. What? Annie coming in from the sides? Oh, sorry, I was drinking. That was amazing. She's so tiny, I couldn't see her on my minimap for some applicable reason, but that was a cheeky kill there. I thought it was weird. I saw Annie here on my minimap. Huh, maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been drinking then, sorry for that. That was a cheeky play there by Annie. She did get shot down though by Lee Sin, giving him a lot of money as well, but then again, she got something out of it too. And look at her items. She bought herself the Frostfang. which will give her a lot more money. But she must be sitting on, yeah, 200. Nice. And he will be a big one. She will be a force to reckon with. And that is Lucian forced out of his lane. However, Vi is there to pick up any necessary farm by just using denting blows. And that will be the end of that. But at least red team pushed rather hard, just to try. Lee Sin does have vision onto the Vi though, but considering his positioning, he won't be able to use it into his advantage. Manamune finished for the Lucian as the Jayce as well, of course. It's going to take some time to charge it all up though, but it will work eventually. It used to be that back at the 20-minute mark it would turn itself into a Muramasa. But now, well, we'll see. How good is he? How good is he with auto-attacking and spamming? Spamming abilities left to right. Well, there's a limit of what you can do. Ooh, he really wanted to power slam there, but he can't. Lee Sin is a really cheeky fellow though. That's the second time he's camping in a bush. It might work though. Annie is now in a very bad position. She does have Tibbers, does she not? Yes it is. Tibbers coming through, but it will cost her life. Lee Sin trying to get close to the Lucian, but it won't work. Colin coming through does get negated by the Dragon Falls though. And will it be enough? Breaker gets negated by the 90 caliber net. So great play there by the Caitlyn. It's not over yet though, as Thresh is being a support, blocking the attack. So yeah, great plays by both teams really. Vi was there at the right time trying to prevent the Lee Sin's gank, but he used an amazing Dragon Rage. Did I say Dragon Falls? That was awesome. Never mind. He did do a great Dragon Rage to stop the calling from Lucian, or else that would have been detrimental in that team fight. And of course, landing a Tibbers on 3, it's not what you want. And I'm realizing that I'm getting a little bit more rusty in casting. It's been a while since I've casted though, so my apologies of course. It's practice, maybe. And I'll get better as this game progresses. Surely. Lucian not able to dodge a death sentence, so guess what? That is a literal meaning there, trying to get the Caitlyn to participate in the kill, but she has her own means to do that. Ace in the hole is all you need. Oh, ignite, but a flash forced as well, so... Well, an ignite for a flash is worth overall in my book, so great play Renekton, great play being the bully that you are. Well, he's out farming quite nicely. He's not out killing though. Pink ward destroyed. Don't know how long it was in the bush though, but pink wards aren't all that more expensive than wards. Can only have one though. Would have been a little bit OP if otherwise. Well, will this be the first out for red team? They are trying to force it, but Vi is able to turn it around once more. Being at the perfect position at the perfect time. Timing is one of the best features a jungler can have, and this Vi has it in spades. She's not done yet though, as she is going to take the golems and maybe afterwards go for a gank. I don't know. Thresh does spot himself a pink ward, and if I was Thresh I really want to destroy it, but considering Caitlyn is disappearing now, it's not safe. So it's a pink that's going to destroy a regular ward. There's wards aplenty. He does have the Sidestone. I am Renekton. Goodbye. Well, bye. Burnout. What can you do about it? So then, Dragon has been taken by blue team, giving themselves a near 3000 gold lead. Can I count? I can. So blue team in a slide. Well, it's slide for now. Well, oh, whoops. Well, Vi accidentally taking blue there. That's slightly detrimental for a Jayce, considering they are very mana inefficient players if you really want to poke down your enemy. But other than that, I believe that Jayce would be alright. He's going to pressure the middle tower, trying to do some damage onto it. Well, considering that Lucian and Annie don't have anything to do now, considering the wave is pushed that far, they might be able to... Oh, nice gang there once more by Vi. Assault and battery just to keep that Renekton locked up, and that is the second kill for Vi, and her fourth kill participation. So, great play by her. As she's doing quite as well as Lee Sin actually. So both junglers doing well, but Lee Sin is not farming all that much. So yeah, Vi is going to become a very heavy hitter. Also, because she took the blue buff, her ultimate will be on a lower cooldown, so maybe it's worth in the end. But considering that red team is putting the pressure on the middle lane, it would have been better for Jayce to have a blue buff, because he would be able to poke from a safe distance. Now he was forced to get back away from the lane, back to the fountain. Well, Siobhan at least making it so that red team was a little bit scared, but damage has been dealt onto blue team's tower. It's about equal now for both. Oh, that was a big hit there. For both blue team and red team, the towers should be about equal. I could check it out, but instead I want to check out the hypercharge. Because I forgot Jayce's names. Ooh, flash forced by Annie, however it was a flash by Thresh, so both supports down their flash. Keep in mind though, a flash from an Annie is more important than a flash for a Thresh. Yeah, that rhymes. Ooh, Caitlyn, you need to be careful. One more Shock Blast and it would be lethal if there is of course the gate. That's not how it goes. You used your gate incorrectly there, mate. That rhymed again. So yeah, that's the power of Ziggs though. He is pushing lanes faster than you can say. Well, what's a fast word? Nice death sentence there. Satchel charge as well to prevent the Lucian from using his relentless pursuit. And that is a quick kill for red team. They're still putting the pressure on, but Ziggs is relatively low. And there is still a Jayce around the corner. Ace in the hole being used, though Annie of course using her Molten Shield to negate some of the damage, not most of it. And well, Caitlyn is of course very good at sieging as well, putting down very many traps. And well, that prevents Annie from actually initiating the fight, but because she doesn't have a flash. Ooh, if that one were to land, then that could have been lethal. I am not too certain though. What did you buy? Jayce, what did you buy? Well, he does have a brutalizer. He doesn't have any big hitting items yet. Vi wants to go in hard, assaults and batteries straight onto Caitlyn's face. He gets healed immediately. Tibbers goes on to the Lee Sin though, gets dodged away by the Caitlyn with a nice dark passage. And well, it's now blue team who is going to push, probably. Ziggs is still alive though, so good luck with that. At the meantime, Renekton was able to destroy the top turret, and oh my, that is a lot of damage. So yeah, Ziggs, be careful. That's the minefield down. If Jayce wants to, he could go straight onto the Ziggs face. He used the satchel, but too late. Jayce going in from above, and he wants to do some more damage onto the Caitlyn and gets the kill with the ignite. But there is a Renekton straight on top of your face. He did use his ignite though. Not too certain if that was necessary because he could use it right now to get the Jayce. But Jayce needs to get away immediately. There are minions in between. If Slice and Dice would be off cooldown, then it would mean his end. There's still a flash remaining for Renekton, so he could still close the gap. He's not going to though. He's going to wait for his team and just pressure onto the turret. Vi is in the rear as well, and Lucian is as well. Oh my god, Vault Breaker onto Lee Sin, doing a lot of damage there, but a death sentence landing onto the Lucian. So it might be the end of that. Power Blast. Oh, if that were to land, then Lee Sin would have been dead. But now it is Thresh in a bad predicament. Lee Sin taking a lot of damage once more. And Vi is still in pursuit onto the Thresh, who keeps playing her. It's gotta hurt. Oh my, the dragon has arrived. Shyvana could jump over this wall into many people, but they do not have vision. They do now. Renekton does destroy that vision. So it will be a dragon for a dragon. Annie trying to say hello. Showing off that they are doing dragon once more. So, second dragon into the game for red team, and another initiate coming through. Renekton not able to click on to the ward. A pity indeed. Will there be a dragon's descent? Well, there's a box preventing, well, blue team from getting closer, but they were not even planning on getting closer, so the box on cooldown there. Annie does not have a stun ready. She wants to charge it up though, but the Q has of course a relative low range, so it's pretty hard for her to get close and get it stacked. Lee Sin missing the Sonic Wave. So, turned out to be a 6,000 gold lead almost for blue team. It's not looking good for red team, however this could mean for a long game considering they're playing against the Ziggs. So, Tibbers coming through, Lantern coming through as well, so it's now Annie who is on the run. That's a very big explosive onto her face. One more auto attack would be enough, but a bit of a pacemaker is on cooldown. So instead they turn it around onto the tower. And, well, they destroy it. Vi does have Assault and Battery, but her team decides to not go in, pinging her to let her know that it's not safe to go forward. And it wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have been able to kill anyone. Except, of course, the Caitlyn, but she was too far away. So instead they decide to push, but as I said before, Ziggs is still alive, so they won't succeed. Renekton wants to say hi to the Lucian. Lucian will not be able to return the favor, so he just slaps him into the face. That's Jayce, Nightspectre. Sorry! They both look futuristic to me. I wonder why. Well then, this is looking rather bleak for Red Team though. As this game progresses, the scaling of Red Team is just Blue Team is just better than Red Team overall. Lee Sin doesn't scale all that well. Renekton doesn't scale all that well. Ziggs, he kinda does, but oh my, nice death sentence there coming through by Dress, giving vision onto the Jayce, giving a quick kill to Renekton. It's not over yet though, as Ziggs tries to go in for the Vi, but she is able to just, almost get hit by a Sonic Wave. Oh no, don't go for the white. Spots the Lee Sin and then decides I'm going to go past the white. Who is stronger, Lucian or Lee Sin? It's an easy answer. Well, pings are going down onto the tower, both Annie and Lucian trying to protect it. Teleport coming in from Shyvana, so it is protected nevertheless. Of course, she used it on a tower, so the cooldown of the teleport has been lowered drastically because of that. So it's not all that much of a waste. So yeah, I don't really know what Blue Team can do to at least get towers, because that Ziggs is just too annoying. You can of course use the poke coming from the... Oh my! Big flash coming through, but Dark Passage negates most of that. The calling will get blocked of course by the teammates of Ziggs, so he will be able to escape. However, because he's so low now, it might be enabled Blue Team to go for a turret. However, as you could see, he used the Mega Explosive, making it so that your push is negated once more, but an ultimate burn for it. Then again, the Mega Inferno Bomb does get used mostly to prevent enemies from pushing. If they are pushing, if they are in the lead of course. It is an awesome ability to use in teamfights as well, don't get me wrong, but to prevent the push from happening is sometimes more important. And in this case it was. Oh, Renekton almost getting the Jayce there. Won't happen. You would think if you have a Jayce you can just poke it out, really, but Ziggs' poke is just as, well, it's not as good as Jayce's of course, but it is something, and Caitlyn can return the favor as well, and she can place a lot of traps down as well, so sieging against Red Team is pretty hard, even with a Jayce to poke. So it's going to be a long game, I presume. Fights should be going down at objectives, but considering Dragon has been taken relatively recently, and Baron is a little bit too soon to go for it at this point of the game, if the entirety of your enemy team is alive, nothing will happen. So it's just going to be a small farm session, and, well, until the next Dragon, I suppose. We're only 23 minutes into the game, the tower will finally get destroyed. So that's the second one for Blue Team, they're now equal on Red Team's turret number. I must say, as long as Blue Team keeps this up, they will stay ahead. So it's not really all that big of a problem. Of course, the longer you are in the game, the less that a 6,000 gold lead means anything. But for now, it is meaningful, and it is still increasing. They want to go for Shyvana, however Lee Sin needs to be pretty careful. You can't chase a Shyvana into that burnout, for instance. She wants to go for a twin bites. What did I just tell you? However, Caitlyn is now there, so in the end it might be worth it regardless. Burnout still has 1 second remaining to be used. She's going to use it now. Keep it in mind though that Blue Team is pushing now, but Ziggs is trying to prevent it. Ace in the hole won't be enough just yet, but it is close. Blue Team now getting a turret out of it. Will the Shyvana be able to escape? She has another burnout. She is running for a lifetime. Nice uses there though of the slice and dice. Renekton getting close enough for a quick kill. But guess what? It cost the life of Ziggs as well. Blue Team now able to turn it around a little bit. They did manage to destroy 2 middle towers for that. So Shyvana, great play indeed. Making it so that, well, 2 players from Red Team were on top. So the 4 players from Blue Team could just push on their objective and push the middle lane up until the inhibitor tower. Dragon is up again, making it another objective for Blue Team. I must say, those shock blasts don't do as much damage as I anticipated. They will though. Once Munamana is completed, it will be a huge damage spike for Jayce. I don't know whether or not I can see it in observer mode. Oh my, slow coming through onto the Thresh, and that's another kill for Annie. It's her 7th kill in the game. She has the highest KDA, I believe. Yes, she does. That's funny. The support has the highest KDA in the entire game. Well, she's brutal, and the more kills she'll make, the more kills she'll make. She makes the more kills she'll make. Sorry, English. Ha, am I right? But she isn't buying all that ability power heavy items, so it should be fine. She'll just buy more supportive items. Then again, she can support a team by doing more damage, as I say. But yeah, who can say no to a Mikhails? So I'm not too certain whether or not that play early on by Lee Sin onto Shyvana was all that smart. I was commenting on it before he started that it wasn't as clever idea, but it really backfired harder than even I imagined. Well, they're going to try it again. Of course, Shyvana does have the Dragon's Descent. A nice little satchel charge, though, will prevent her from doing that much. She's going to try and use teleport. There is no crowd control left. And Lee Sin is there. Oh my, there was crowd control left. Ruthless Predator just barely off cooldown. At the final second was able to get to Shyvana. But the entirety of Red Team was there. Needed to get the kill onto a single Blue Team's player. However, Blue Team did not do anything with it. So in the end it was worth it. The entirety of Red Team was needed, but Blue Team didn't do anything with it. Well, they did get a dragon out of it, but that was before all of that happened, to be fair. So then, a 10,000 gold lead for Blue Team. They finally were able to push through onto the Ziggs a little bit, clearing out the passageway into Red Team's jungle, so Red Team will need to be a little bit more careful. Probably ward a bit more defensively, which they are doing. So, well, they are doing it on the top side of the jungle, which is at this part of the game, of course, the most important part. But they have nothing on the bottom side of the jungle, except, of course, for the single ward over here. But that won't protect you if the enemy starts to invade from here and here. So, if you want to farm on this lane, you need to be very careful, and not even Caitlyn is doing it. So then, Blue Team trying to bait in Red Team at the Baron area, but it's not working. As I said before, Blue Team does have stellar vision at the Baron area. Well, one ward has been found out by Annie, but they won't get them all. Well, they're almost dying out here, so they need to be relatively careful. Colin coming through, Caitlyn protecting her support there. It wasn't necessary a little bit. Thresh would have taken a bit too much damage if it were to succeed. Caitlyn, of course, can regen damage quite quickly. She has a Bloodthirster. Blue Team now, however, going to make their moves onto Baron. Do Red Team know of this? Well, they do now. Lee Sin with a quick ward into the Baron pit. Will they force them away? Well, there's a mega explosive coming through. It's a bomb. Nightspectre. Caitlyn getting taken fairly low, though, gets knocked up in the air, but so many heals coming through. She's still alive, healing slightly with the lifesteal. The shield from Lee Sin will save her as well. A shot down, a kill onto the Lucian as well. Ziggs once more trying to go for the enemy. She flashes away, will not get killed by the ace in the hole, and I don't even know why. Probably Shyvana blocking it out. Well, it'll cost her alive though, so a great fight regardless for Red Team, and it's not over yet as Annie, well, finds himself a Lee Sin and gives a kill to the Jayce for once, not taking it for herself. Another kill might come through. Caitlyn needs to auto-attack, will not be able to do it in time, so no healing for you. However, Jayce will pay for it with his life, and it's not over yet as Annie, who tried to support her Jayce, of course, will get caught by a bouncing bomb. So it's an ace for Red Team. A slight one for Vice back alive again, so not too sure what we'll be able to do with it, but yeah, maybe a tad bit too aggressive there by Blue Team for going for a Baron when the entirety of Red Team was standing at the doorsteps. Great play by Red Team, of course, by warding the jungle that greatly, but the biggest thing in that fight was the fact that Caitlyn survived all the aggression onto her face. That was amazing. She got healed 3 times, I believe. The Mikhail was, oh my, Colin coming through. Shut down. You don't want to do that, mate. You don't want to give a free kill away to the Jayce. And yeah, as you can hear the pings, blue team really wants to get a Baron. However, the amounts of pink wards coming through in the jungle, of course, they might be slowed down a little bit. Also, Lee Sin is still alive, so he could steal it. Vi wants to go for him though, did manage to find him, but hey, Dark Passage, goodbye. Still, the gold lead remains in favor of blue team, of course. One team fight isn't enough to turn all that around. Any trying to clear the wards will probably succeed in doing so. The Baron is getting taken down so swiftly though, but too many wards coming down from red team. They need to block out Lee Sin. He will get blocked out. A stun coming through by Annie. Shyvana coming in as well. The Baron will get taken down by Jayce. Shyvana will take her second prey of the day, and that will be a kill onto the Renekton as well, who tried to prevent blue team from taking her Caitlyn, but he did not prevent the Shyvana from approaching closer. He will get taken down a little bit slowly with the 90 caliber net. Regardless though, that was a great fight. That was all because Ziggs got caught by the Lucian in the end there. The Mega Hex Whack Bomb, not able to do enough. It's such a hard name for me, I don't know why. Mega Inferno Bomb, it's not that hard. I'm just sleepy, probably. Regardless, it is not over yet apparently. I was going to say that it was over, it should have been over, for everyone is respawning Lucian. He did use Relentless Pursuit just recently, so he can't use it anytime soon. Lee Sin using a ward to get closer, doesn't have enough energy for one Sonic Wave though, but he's not going to risk it, and he will stun him rather nicely. Lucian, not knowing when it's enough, is going to do another auto attack. Will dodge away the death sentence though, so that should be the end. Lucian once more, but it does not succeed in doing so. Oh well, guess what? Jayce is there. And the dragon has been slain again by blue team. So yeah, that's a 15,000 gold lead in a few seconds. With the Baron buff, of course, blue team will be able to take the outer turrets easily. Well, relatively easily. The thing is, you don't really need minions to attack the enemy team, but red team has proven before that they can win team fights. However, they won't be able to do it that many times in the future, so yeah, I believe that in order for blue team to lose this, they need to make the mistakes, just as red team did just earlier on with the Ziggs. Oh my, does Lucian have the damage? Does Jayce have the damage? Sorry there mate, you're not a Lucian. Well, not with that much support, he ain't. Too many shields coming through for Lee Sin, and well, the Ignite wouldn't have been enough anyway. Lucian now with the red buff and the Baron buff. The blue team still decides to push onto the inhibitor lane, which doesn't really make all that much sense unless you want to go for the Nexus turrets. A little bit of farm for Vi. Well, why not? If you have control over your enemy jungle, then just kill the small lizard as well, because more than not, you will be taking the red buff anyway. Renekton saying hi, forcing the smite from Vi. I'm in a rhymey mood today, apparently. Well, Ziggs is more than enough to prevent the middle lane from pushing into the base. However, that will be next tower getting destroyed there. No, not really. I'm wondering what blue team is doing. They're pushing now, but it's giving time for Ziggs to just get into the lane and prevent this push from happening at all. He still has his Mega Inferno Bomb, so he can just turn it around whenever he wants to. My god, Annie coming through, Mega Inferno Bomb coming straight onto the face of Vi. She doesn't have enough though. She wants to go in closer. Will die in the end, of course, but a lot of damage has been dealt regardless. Stuns coming through aplenty by Annie, getting 3 of them, and that is a double kill for Shyvana, probably a triple kill, and that will be game, I presume. You have Shyvana to tank, you have Tibbers to tank. What more do you need? Well, according to Lucian, you need one more Relentless Pursuit to finish it all. And that will be the end of that. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed. We're lucky that this game ended before the 14th minute, considering they're playing as Ziggs. But I do believe that, considering the comp of blue team, they had to finish this game earlier than that. And it didn't work out. Blue team got ahead, and once you're ahead and fed, the enemy team is going to die instead. Nice rhymes. I know, I'm in a rhymey mood. Beatniks all over the place. So guys, as I said before, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Sorry for the sloppy cast, I'm getting back into it. My exams will be done in a few more days, and then I'll be rocking the show, probably. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.